Where does freedom come from for you? If when you think of freedom, you think of money in your bank, ability to go on holiday whenever you want, buy the car, the watch, question that. Ask yourself, is that what truly makes me free? Why do I feel I need these things? Because when we question these thoughts and we get to the root, maybe we're seeking validation from our peers, our friends, our family. Maybe we feel we're not enough. Maybe we don't feel loved. These are all valid reasons for needing things externally. But ask why. Because all we need for freedom and liberation is here. It's to understand that we are enough in this very moment, right here, right now. We don't need another zero in our bank account, another house, another relationship, another flashy watch. I'm not saying you can't aspire to have these things, but they need to be coming from a place of enoughness. From I am enough, I am worthy, I am everything I'm everything I've ever been looking for. Because when these things come from that place, they come from somewhere genuine, deep within us. You might not want the next whatever it may be. Maybe you still do, but that's okay. We must question why. Why do I want the next whatever it may be? To impress somebody I don't really like, to feel like I need to fit in. Maybe you've always had to do that. Maybe you needed to seek validation from peers at school because you weren't getting it at home. Maybe you didn't feel like you were loved unless you achieved. Maybe you didn't feel like you fit in unless you had. When you realize that, you can flip it around and understand that you are always enough. You always will be enough, and you always have been enough. And you didn't need that something to fit in. Your ego tells you you do, but you don't. Maybe it made times when you were younger easier. You achieved good grades and your parents showed you love, so that's what you associate with achieving now. Subconsciously, usually you won't even see the connection. But understand that these are learnt behaviours, these are patterns. And we can relearn that we're enough right now. We don't need that next achievement, that next business accolade, that next award. Because we're enough right here. The person you are right now is enough. Let that sink in. Meditate on that day and night. For a few weeks. Because when action comes from self-love, everything changes. Everything changes. Give it a go. That's today's video, just a short one. I hope it's helped sort of plant a seed and understand where these things are coming from in your life. It's always a root cause. It's always something that can be flipped to realize that we're free now. Because we all are. We just forget. If you want help with getting back in contact, getting back in touch with that freedom, send me a message, leave a comment, whatever. I'd love to chat.